welcome to Chins and Giggles, episode 12. You guys, somebody is here today, someone special. Miss Mama, Luis is here. Hey, do you want to say hi? Say hey, girlie.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay,
yeah, he's a little shy right now. It's his first podcast.
Well, first of all, I feel like we didn't even let him warm up because Luis was running a little late. The moment
like
he
an
walked
hour late.
The moment he walked through the door, like we were like, okay, let's turn the cameras on. Like, so he didn't even get to warm up or nothing, girl. We just got him in here. He's never been on a podcast, huh?
Never.
Like ever.
I'm super camera shy.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
Here, skinny, right?
No, I'm not
A
skinny.
stick? I'm just kidding.
Imagine they don't even know me and they're like, wait.
I don't know like what we're talking about. Okay, so we should just like jump in and say how he got the gastric sleeve, because people are gonna be like, because that's what we're saying, like, because he's lost a lot of weight.
First of all, he's been hella requested on this podcast, like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So Luis is our brother. And
Yep.
he is also an event planner. He runs, he has his business, Elegancia Events. I'm sure you guys have seen him all over Instagram. Mm-hmm. He does a lot of influencers, parties and stuff. And I feel like sometimes people don't even know like we're related because he's made a name for himself.
100%.
Like Elegancia Events is that bitch. Period.
She is that bitch.
But
Luis like all cringing.
He's here and like he's like literally our brother, which is funny. So and you guys
Triplet.
wanted him.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
Literally. Well, no, but people always say we look alike.
but yeah, this is Luis. He's here.
Hey guys. It's awkward.
No, you're fine. It's okay. Luis is in vlogs sometimes, but he's never like sat down. And even when I'm vlogging, I never point the camera at Luis like say this, like or like what because he's not like on camera a lot. He's in the vlogs, like, but like naturally, he's not ever like sitting down like this.
Like in person, I'm super outgoing.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
But when I see a camera,
That
I
is
hate
weird.
it.
You are very like social. And when the cameras are on, you get camera shy, which is so weird because me and Karina are the opposite. We're like anti-social, but when the cameras are on, we're like
we turn it on.
Yeah,
that's weird because Luis is like a social butterfly.
Yes, and I feel like it. I feel like if I don't like cameras for the same reason that I've always felt like super overweight.
Oh, queen, stop.
No, I'm not trying to make it into a sad story, but
no, but I mean, you look great,
guys.
It's only been like 2 weeks, man.
No, bitch.
Can
but
you tell them?
Can you tell how much you lost? Well, tell them when you got done first.
Okay, so 2 weeks. No, it hasn't been 2 weeks yet.
Mm-hmm.
On Wednesday, it's gonna be 2 weeks. Well, by the time they watch this, it's gonna be already 2 weeks.
Oh my god, I feel so bad drinking in front of you.
Oh my god, no!
No,
Why
fine.
are we doing this?
We have mimosas, y'all, for the listeners that are listening in on other podcast platforms. But if you're watching on YouTube, we have mimosas, and Luis has his protein shake, girl.
I do.
Come on, protein shake.
Because he's on his liquid diet. Oh, you need to tell them what you did. You haven't told them what you did.
So on Wednesday, which by the time this airs,
Yeah. I mean, it's been almost 2 weeks now.
it's 2 weeks ago. I got my gastric sleeve, and
Period.
Wow.
I've lost a little bit over 30 pounds already.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's lost
30 pounds.
30 pounds in under 2
and
weeks.
you could tell. Like you could
see
tell.
I feel
could see it.
I'm losing a little bit over 2 pounds
A day.
every day.
Goals.
That's
Imagine?
iconic, dude.
Oh my god. So how has it been? Like, how do you feel?
It's a roller coaster.
Do you feel it like physically?
No.
Like
I
you don't feel
it's
more
happening so fast.
energized?
No. I feel like lately I've been feeling like dehydrated, which I feel like I wasn't taking enough water.
How do you hydrate yourself? Like with an IV or
I haven't yet.
are you
Which
supposed to?
If you need it.
You should if you're
I
feeling
should.
dehydrated.
Yesterday I had a massive anxiety attack at our event.
Why?
Because, I was talking to somebody that had recently also had the gastric sleeve, and she told me how she ended up in the ER because she wasn't
Dehydrated?
She was dehydrated, and she was telling me like, yeah, I was only taking like 1 water bottle a day, and I was like, wait, that's exactly what I do.
You need to be. I mean, it's because can you tell them like what that procedure is so they could get an idea? Because sometimes people like don't know. You could tell them like how they literally remove like
Basically, yeah, they go in and they take 80% of your stomach out.
Like your actual stomach organ.
But there's like
guys.
two different types. There's a gastric sleeve and then there's a bypass, right?
Yeah.
You got the
I
sleeve.
got the sleeve. Yeah.
But I think the bypass, they removed like the whole thing, right?
They don't. Like, they leave it. It stays in there. It's different. It's hard to explain. You have to do your research. But I got the sleeve.
Yeah.
And they took 80% of my stomach
Yeah,
out.
so they cut like 80% of the stomach out. So his stomach is kind of like a banana, right?
God.
Pretty much.
So literally right now,
I can
like
only take in liquids.
yeah,
Well, I already passed my first 10 days. The first 10 days, it was just clear liquids.
What are you right now?
Water, Gatorade, sugar-free Gatorade. Now I'm still in liquids, but I could do like no.
Oh, it's not even.
I haven't had food.
No, he's barely getting into proteins.
Yeah. No, I've been taking protein.
Oh, liquid protein.
But clear protein.
Clear. Now you could do like milk-based shit.
Yes. Like now I can have like creamy soups if I want to. Yeah, but I tried it yesterday and it made me sick.
Oh.
I feel like my body's like adjusting
It's hard.
to it. Yeah.
It's like training your stomach all over again.
All over again. You have a brand new stomach. And like I don't like anything that tastes like chicken or fish, and those used to be my favorite.
Oh my God.
You just give her some time. Maybe
You need
you'll
to stay hydrated though.
No, yeah. Yesterday
get an IV.
Lupita bought me, she got me what do you call it?
Pedialyte?
No, the
Electrolytes?
the water that alkaline water.
Oh, what is that?
That's
It's like regular water that has like
extra.
Oh, electrolytes and shit?
Electrolytes.
Okay.
yeah, and it helped me.
To hydrate you.
Yeah,
Oh.
I felt way better.
You should.
It's because it is very common to get dehydrated with a surgery like that because you're starting off like with drinking barely anything. Your stomach is brand new, basically.
And this is
like,
what I realized.
little. It's
I
normal.
realized that in the beginning, I used to do like small sips because I used to be scared of hurting myself. Because like your stomach can only take so much, right? So I kept that same mentality throughout the whole time, even the days pass. But you're not realizing that every day that passes, like you're just getting better. But I was still doing really small sips. And yesterday I realized like, no, I could actually drink more than what I'm doing.
Are you doing bigger sips now?
Yes. Like I noticed that yesterday was my first day that I could do protein. Like milky protein.
Milky proteins like that.
And then like I finished one. And I was like, whoa.
But in a day, huh? It'd take you all day to drink it?
No. Before the first days, it would take me a whole day to even finish something.
Like a small water bottle?
Yeah. But like yesterday, I realized that I took a whole protein like this. Just by, obviously giving myself time.
That's
but
amazing.
But like in 20 minutes, I finished one.
Whoa, that's good.
Yeah, and before I would not be able to do that. So I realized that I could actually take in more water than what I was doing.
Whoa.
Yeah, without hurting myself. Because I really thought like, because people will scare me. They'll tell me like, no, just keep
It's a balance, yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye on it because you could hurt yourself and end up in the ER.
It's because you don't want to do too much, but you also don't want to do too little. So you're trying to find your comfort, like where you could hold.
Yeah. Because then, they scare you. They tell you like, don't use straws because like,
you
the
can
water will
overdo
go
it.
in fast. It's
yeah, I definitely. That's so crazy though, y'all. Like he did it. He got the gastric sleeve.
I would recommend it.
30 pounds down, bitch, in under 2 weeks. That is just
That's
wild.
insane.
But I mean, obviously, yeah, like right now, since you're doing pure liquids, like you're obviously going to lose a lot of weight and stuff. But then you're going to be able to introduce food. Like, when are you able to eat solids?
After another 10 days of this type of
like
liquid,
purees and shit? Oh, no, not yet, huh?
Not yet. After 20 days after my surgery, I'm going to be able to do baby food.
Oh, shit. Okay. And then after that, it's a couple weeks, right?
And then that's 10 days of baby food. And then finally, like, introduce my body food.
Like,
yeah.
Whoa.
I know it's like really too soon, but like, would you recommend it?
The first days, I would have not recommended it.
Yeah, the first days were rough for him.
Yeah.
There's no pain. There's no pain.
There's gas, right?
There is gas
pain.
because they have to blow you up with gas for them to like bring in the instruments and do whatever they need to do.
Oh my God.
But and I don't even know how they do it because I never watched videos. I didn't want to see videos.
I watched it the day that you got it done. I was like, watching. We were watching a video, huh? It looks simple though. I mean, it's iconic. I mean,
it's life changing, and
it's life changing.
Can you tell them like why you did it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been overweight my whole life. Not my whole life because, like, I look back at my baby pictures or when I was little, I wasn't big, like super big. I've always just been very husky.
Fair.
Is that's a word?
She's been a thick one.
Yeah.
Like bulk. Wait, bulky what? That's not what I like.
We're all thick as shit. Like, let's be real. Yeah. I've been thick as fuck my whole life. Like, the last time I remember being like skinny was when I was like 5 years old. But yeah, we are thick. You know, we've been thick our whole life. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, when my mom had her restaurant, I gained a lot of weight because, like, you know, we had access to like all this food without paying for it, you know? So I gained a lot of weight because I used to work there.
The soda every day.
And then working at the movie theater at the Tiki.
Oh, I feel like that's where I started blowing up.
Eating carne asada fries every day, eating burritos. I mean, it sounds amazing.
I was gonna say, like, even with the lifestyle you have, how you're like always like fucking up and down and shit. Yeah. Like, I'm sure you're always eating out.
I used to always use that as an excuse. But realistically, drive-thru sell salads.
You're right.
They do sell healthy options. They do
have healthy options.
Whack. I'm just kidding.
I feel like their salads are... Fast food salads are whack, though.
No, I know. But they have...
It's hard.
Chicken sandwiches. You don't have to buy the fries.
No, yeah.
100%. And it's some bullshit how, like, the cheapest food is the one that... I mean, it tastes the best. I know. It is cheaper.
Like 2 McDoubles, large fries, and a Coke. That's...
Bitch, I'm sad.
Incredible.
Heaven.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But yeah, so I feel like I was already feeling super unhealthy and super uncomfortable in my own skin. Like, yeah. I started to realize, like, doing activities with my kids, it was just like, wait, I can't do certain things for them just because I'm overweight. It's unfair for me and unfair for my kids.
Yeah.
So I had to do this. Like, I didn't want to do it because I was terrified. I mean, just the thought of somebody, like, you know, going inside your organs and...
Surgery is scary, period, yeah.
And this is
not knowing if you're going to wake up.
Life-changing.
And after surgery, it's life-changing, like, procedure.
Yeah, like, some people think it's the easy way out. It's nothing. It's not easy at all. It's everything but easy.
You need to mentally be prepared for that.
You're being completely forced to not eat. So let's say, for example, if you start dieting, you know, you could diet. But if you want to cheat, you could cheat.
Yeah.
But with the surgery, it's like, fuck no.
Right now, you can't even eat.
Even if you put a pizza in front of me and you tell me, I'll give you $1 million to eat it, I can't eat it.
Your body literally cannot hold the pizza right now.
I can't eat it.
And you know what the good thing is with time, because like we'll have these conversations with Luis, because like sometimes he's like, he'll get like, yeah, like he says it was really hard in the beginning. I mean, it's still the beginning phases, but we try to tell him, like, you know, the good thing is, like, a year in, I'm sure you're gonna be able to eat a little more. Like, you will be able to have a slice of pizza again. It's just gonna be like, you'll be able to eat again, but in portions, you know,
like really small portions, and it's okay.
But I mean, you'll never binge again.
There's this quote that I heard at the hospital, and I told you guys this already before, but it's we're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat.
That part.
So,
whoa.
And a lot of the time, like, you know, we plan our day. We're like, oh, what are we gonna have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
You go out with friends.
Any celebration ends up with food. Like food. Anything is food. Everything.
Being social is food. Everything.
Food is life.
Everything.
It's everything.
Literally life.
And when you realize that that's no longer for you, like, even if you want to, it's hard.
Oh my god,
that's fucking hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that for a long time.
But what is that thing that Angie said that you were like, oh my god, you didn't cheat?
Oh yeah. I saw a quote. The quote says, like, everybody when people hear about like weight loss surgery, they say, you cheated this, you got the easy way out, this and that. But the only thing I cheated was death.
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah,
that fucking part, bitch. Because getting that surgery,
you don't realize like what you're doing to your body.
Wow.
Till like you're actually there and the doctor's talking to you and you're like, holy shit, I'm killing myself without realizing it. Like, so the morning of my surgery, the first thing they do is they get blood work. You know, the second they get blood and they check all your vitals and everything, right? So all my vitals were fine. But apparently, like, I come back with like diabetes.
You were finding out then,
and I had no idea. And why? Because I never do my regular like physicals.
And you're already nervous as it is, bitch. And then them telling you, literally diagnosing you right there with diabetes. Yeah. Luis called us. He was...
Luis was literally like hysterically crying. His biggest fear was like not waking up from the surgery, obviously. Right? That was like the biggest thing.
That was my biggest
Like he was a mess. And like Luis, like low key, like we always call him like a witch because he has like a really
not a witch.
Not a witch. I feel like he has
a sixth sense. Bitch.
He has a sixth sense, mama, because he be predicting stuff. So when he was like so scared, I literally told him, I'm like, if you feel in your gut, literally, that this is not the right time. Don't do it, because he was so scared. I was like, is this like telling us something? I'm like, please.
Yeah, that's
obviously everything went smooth.
Yeah. At that moment, I feel like I feel like trapped, right? Like, because so my surgeon and the doctor, they were completely different people, right? Mm-hmm. So the doctor, she told me like, you might not know this, but you're diabetic.
Oh my God.
She's like, and you never treated it, so we're scared that you might overbleed during surgery.
Oh my God. The good thing is your levels were not that bad.
Talk to the surgeon. And I was like, okay, but like, do you recommend me to just go back home and maybe like treat my diabetes and then come back and, get the surgery? She's like, no. She's like, you might go home and like drop of a heart attack. She's like, you're really overweight.
Oh my God.
So, doctors are going to tell you how it is. Wow. They're not going to go around it. And they're also not going to tell you it's going to be okay because they can't.
You can't tell you that.
Because they don't know. They don't know if it's going to be okay.
Because being diabetic, you just naturally go
then they asked
up on the risk.
They asked me like history in our family, has there been diabetes? I'm like,
yeah.
Hardcore runs in the family.
Heart problems, again, yes.
Yes.
And then, I told them about like our aunt, how unfortunately, like she didn't make it out of surgery from a heart problem. And she goes, like, why did she do that? Like pretty much making it seem like
what the fuck?
Like saying like, oh, I'm scared for you now,
No damn fucking wonder you were emotional.
So then I didn't want to come back home without my surgery. Because I was like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to be diabetic now. I mean, I was diabetic, but
But you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Fuck.
And like, maybe I'm going to chicken out and never come back and get the surgery. But when the surgeon came in, he was amazing. He was like, realistically, he's like 90% of my patients are diabetic.
I was going to say, for you to get a gastric sleeve,
you have to be overweight to get the gastric sleeve. So
he pretty much said like, unfortunately, to be able to qualify for the surgery,
you're usually mostly
like you have to. Like, no, realistically, this surgery, you have to be big.
You have to be a fat ass bitch. Like, why?
You have to be unhealthy and big. So,
yeah,
it made sense to me. I was like, yeah, that's so true. Like, I can't be the only fat bitch with diabetes.
There has to be a lot of people.
It is what it is. Like, when you're getting the gastric sleeve,
you're not going in there perfectly healthy either.
No,
it's usually because you're really overweight and unhealthy. Like, let's just be real. Like,
But you know what? I haven't. Not that I felt sick. So to me, I was like, I'm not sick.
That's crazy.
I don't have diabetes.
Which I get scared. I'm like, let me find out.
That was a reality check for us.
How do I say? Like, uno se confía. Like, you're fine.
Yeah, of course.
100%.
And then you realize, like, wait, no, I'm not fine. I just been putting it in the back, like.
Well, you did say that you would get like headaches and stuff, no?
Yeah, but you ignore stuff like that.
He thought it was like maybe cholesterol or things like that.
Yeah, it was still bad. That's crazy.
It's still bad. I know.
No.
But
why do you have to ignore those?
Do you think that's why you avoided the doctor because you knew something was up, and you just didn't want it to like ruin?
And honestly, like I wouldn't have cared. I would have not cared. I would have like taken my medication, whatever. You have to know if you're sick.
Yeah.
I just feel like I always prioritize like other things.
You always put everybody.
Myself. So like to me, it was always like work or my kids. Mm-hmm. Like going to the doctor was like, do I have to go?
But the good news is that they did tell you that there's a chance that it can get reversed because it's likely fresh.
Yeah. No, even people that have like hardcore diabetes.
Yeah,
There's a
like
chance that
they
it
were
the
completely
sleep will
disappears.
reverse it, huh?
They'll
That's
reverse it.
and you might not
Wow.
need medication. So honestly, it's kind of good that
I
you
might
found
be
out on that
wrong.
day.
I might be wrong, but sometimes it helps with cancer.
Wow.
Like I don't know.
Like
I'm
with
not
the
a
cancerous
doctor.
cells, maybe.
I have no idea, but I've heard like it helps.
It's like
really good.
Yeah.
you're changing.
I mean, it
your
makes kind of
lifestyle.
sense because
Cleaning your
people
body
will fast for
completely.
things like that.
Like
So it
one
makes
of the things that suck about the surgery
Mhm.
is your breath doesn't smell like ass. Like
Really?
like reeks.
Is it because you're not really like
And
eating
I've
much?
asked
Well,
other
when you don't eat, your breath smells.
I've asked other people that had the same procedure, and they say the same thing. It's like imagine like
Yeah.
all the toxins like exiting your body.
It's like morning breath, bitch. Sheesh.
times 100. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
and that's because you're eating unhealthy.
Oh yeah.
Because when you're a
that's
healthy
true.
person, your farts don't even smell that bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you're right.
No, yeah.
That's true. Because sometimes when I be eating bad, I'm like, bitch, I am rotting.
For real.
when you eat Chinese food, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Fucking Taco Bell, mama.
Taco Bell be really doing something to your gut for sure.
Taco Bell be giving you the fucking runs.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's insane. Like, even you getting diabetes, that was a huge eye opener for me and Karina.
I am so scared because I got diabetes like immediately when I got pregnant.
Oh,
so I was
gestational?
like, yeah, like and instantly. Where even my doctor at one point was like, "Are you sure you were not diabetic before this?" And I was like, the whole time I was pregnant, I was just waiting to give birth, and I was like, "This is gonna tell me if I'm diabetic or not." Like once I give birth,
But
and
it went
they
away,
went back
huh?
down. Yeah, they went back to normal. However, it's been over a year now since I.
But
gave
I
birth.
also heard
I'm
that
scared even.
how you are, if you have gestational diabetes, high blood pressure, pregnant, that's a window
God,
to
I
your
know.
future.
I know, which is scary if you don't.
So it's
change
like a
it.
huge eye opener. Like, I feel like ever since then, like, it has changed my way of like what I eat. I try to
We
work
have
out a little
also- we
more.
have-
I'm like, oh my God.
And there's nothing wrong with eating like your burger.
No, there's nothing wrong.
And
I think
pizza.
balance. Like,
It's
there
like-
has to be some kind of
It's just
balance.
the thing is, we do it every day.
There has to be balance.
Like, we
Like,
do it every day.
there's someone out there fit that absolutely will enjoy a slice of pizza, will have a burger, enjoy their Coke here and there, but they're
and you don't realize
they're balancing
till you're
it.
on that side, right? But like people that go to the gym and work out, they don't do it to be fit and skinny. They
It's to
actually
be healthy.
enjoy it, like the feeling of
They
it.
enjoy it.
You know, like they enjoy it.
It's a part of their routine.
Yes, like you know, like you go to
It's self-love.
like you travel.
I mean, self-care.
Like you travel to Hawaii, right? Most hotels have gyms, and you're like, why would people work out during a vacation? But people need it.
It's a part of
I
someone's
thought of that.
routine.
I have thought about that.
You know?
It's like how
People need it.
we go on our phones in the morning. That's our routine. For someone, waking up and going to the gym is
or
part
or
of their
morning
routine.
run, and their day just feels better because they feel, I don't know. So yeah, working out. I'm sure. I mean, I'm not there yet, but I'm excited.
But you'll be there, which
You'll
is
definitely
exciting.
be there.
I think
Yeah.
we all need to. Honestly, this whole surgery, Luis's journey
opened our eyes.
Has opened our eyes, bitch.
Yeah.
I was drinking
And
mimosas.
I feel like
balance though. Like, cheers to that.
I'm gonna
Imagine.
serve my. Lupita brought me this wine. I'm gonna serve my
Your protein
my
shake.
protein. By the way,
How do you?
this is not a
do
sponsorship.
it? Clean.
Fairlife, the proteins, they literally taste like
Fair
chocolate
life,
milk.
girl, hit him up, mama.
They literally taste like chocolate milk.
How do you
Iconic.
do it for work? Like, how do you prepare your lunch?
I take my little lunch bag.
Clean.
You're okay. Can
Here,
we just talk
I
about how
haven't put my mouth in
Luis?
this. Try it. It's literally chocolate milk.
That's chocomil. Yeah.
And they have the strawberry ones too, Karina.
I should get them. I like protein shakes.
You don't even taste the protein in it.
No,
That's
this
good.
Is, I think it's from Costco.
Period.
Can we just
Costco, hit me up? And
Costco mama, what's good? Even literally, like days after Luis got the surgery, he was
Cheers,
back at work.
guys.
Back to
Wow.
cheers.
What is the reason?
Literally days after you got your surgery, you were back at work at Elegancia Events over there at weddings and shit. Days
How?
after. First of all, this bitch don't stop.
Luis does not stop.
And neither does this bitch over here. Lupita is behind the cameras.
Lupita and Luis are like the hardest workers I know.
Yeah, she works with Luis. She works with me. She's all over the place too. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing.
Y'all don't get any time off.
I haven't been doing much. It's just I feel like I always have to be there to supervise, just to make sure it's getting done the right way. And which I know it's gonna get done without me. Without
like you have. You're fine.
With that. Jesus, my fucking accent.
You're fine.
You're completely fine.
It's fine.
Girl,
you're overthinking it.
No, I know. So, because I know Lupita and my team, they got it. But there's always just something in me. I have to be there.
Yeah.
Just to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just to stress them out, because they always say that I just go to stress
You like to
them
be
out.
in full control of everything.
Which is good.
I mean, as you should.
That's
but it's fine. I don't feel like it's affecting.
How do you is this something I've always wondered for years, dead ass, how do you because with the whole work, you have weddings, you have birthday parties, quinceañeras, how do you live throughout your days, just knowing that all these weddings and quinceañeras and big ass events for people are just on your shoulders, you have all control of all that, how does that feel, all that weight? That stresses me the fuck out. Just thinking about it. It stresses me out
just thinking. Yeah.
Okay, when
weddings,
say people that when they plan their own parties, and then they end up super overwhelmed, right?
It's stressful.
So that hasn't stopped in my life for 9 years already. But it's not. It's not. I have a lot of help. If anything, Lupita stresses out more than me. But it's not, because when it's your job,
it's teamwork.
It doesn't it stresses you out.
Maybe,
but it's not overwhelming.
But you enjoy doing it.
Not.
You also know what you're doing,
and then you know what you're doing. So, say for example, if somebody hits me up now, I have a party next week. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Somebody could hit you up and have a party tomorrow, and you'll figure it out.
That's the thing.
We're having a launch party on Friday, and I haven't done shit.
And somehow we just trust that it's gonna get done because. That's just that's the thing. Get it done.
This is you and your team's life. You guys know how to throw parties, and it's your thing. Yeah, obviously, if a person that has never done a party throws even their kid's first birthday party, it's so stressful because they're looking for all these vendors and looking for everything.
For example, I go to Home Depot, right? I mean, I'm not a construction worker. I'm looking just for fucking spray paint, and I'm having a fucking hard time.
Yeah.
So imagine somebody that does not do events, they go to downtown LA and they're like, where the fuck do I start?
Where do you
know where everything's at?
I know where everything.
You got the
Luis knows every vendor. Anytime I go to downtown LA and I'm looking for something, I call Luis hey, do you know where they have so and so? Because he just knows every corner of that.
I feel like you know downtown LA the back of your hand.
I do.
Yeah.
People ask me all the time, where do I get this? Oh, I have to go with you because I know how to drive there. I just don't know the address.
Do all the vendors know you?
Everybody knows me in LA.
She's that bitch in downtown LA.
Say she's the queen of LA. The queen of downtown LA.
No, I mean I've been going since I started my events.
Luis knows just about every vendor under the sun. Even when it comes to planning Mia's birthday and stuff.
I've seen employees at my favorite stores new ones they leave, new ones they leave.
Oh my god! So you
you see
everybody. And as someone and it is really helpful having Luis as our brother for events, y'all. It is so helpful. Mia's birthday, etc. All these parties. You really me personally. I really don't feel any stress because I'm I know I'm gonna give Luis an idea. And he's just gonna be sometimes he'll just be okay, cool. I'm gonna go pick up balloons and all this. You want to just give me your card?
Yeah,
whatever?
Just give me the money and that's it.
Give me your card, and then he'll go and then fucking blow the idea up. And it's funny because you'll just give him a concept and he's cool.
And he does.
Bam.
Is everybody like that with you, where they just give you the concept and they trust everything that you do?
90% of our clients, they trust our vision.
The vision's you.
So they just
at the end of the day, I mean. Why are you gonna hire an event planner if you're gonna be super involved?
That
Period.
part.
The point is to
they bring your vision.
Trust them and let them do what they need to do. It's we're gonna hire a makeup artist if you're gonna be don't do this, don't do that. Then do your own fucking makeup.
Oh, period.
You know,
It's true. That's
No.
actually really true.
the same thing with hair. Like, you know, like, oh, can you fix this? It's like, damn, like, you know, then do it yourself.
No, you're right.
Period.
There's always professionals out there. That's why there's makeup artists that have different styles. There's hairstylists that have different styles.
And
There's event planners. We all have different styles.
It's funny because people have told me before, like, oh my God, Karina, I'll see comments like, whenever there's TikToks of like the birthday parties you've done for me and stuff, they'll be like, oh my God, Karina's so extra. And I'm like, don't credit me for that shit, girl.
Yeah.
Love him. He's the extra one. It's funny because like I'm just telling him like, yeah, we should do this. Or
And
sometimes I have no idea.
It's not even about
He's
just,
extra as fuck.
It's not even about just your style, the way you decorate. It's about you. I feel like my clients not only like my work,
They like you.
they fuck with me.
Period.
Right?
Period.
So for example,
You're a really likable person.
Yeah.
not only that, but you know, I like to get along with all my clients. Like, and it just naturally happens. Like,
Period.
you have to create a relationship with your clients because, you know, you just do.
Yeah.
Like,
Luis is really amigoso. Like,
you're creating like memories for them. You know, at the end of the day, they're gonna remember like their kid's first birthday party, their wedding, their baby shower, their quinceañera. They're gonna remember, and they want to have a good relationship with that person that's making that special day come to life.
because once you form that relationship, they're likely gonna like, if they like you, you're likely gonna do future events with them.
Yeah.
You want to have a good relationship with them so that you can both be like honest and like.
So I feel like the reason of my success is my personality.
You are
It
very
has helped me a
outgoing.
lot, right? Not because Maya and Karina are influencers.
No.
No,
It
has
I don't
helped.
think it has. Yeah.
It has helped. But I gotta say,
Your work
I've
speaks for
been
itself.
A bad
Your
bitch
work
even
speaks
before
for
Maya and Karina
itself.
were influencers.
He's been in the game longer than we've been in
longer
this
than
game.
we
Even
have.
before Maya and Karina were
On
you
YouTube.
know, on YouTube, we were already like one of the number one event planning companies in the IE.
Ooh.
You know?
Period.
Yes.
He had us waitressing for him, bitch.
We were.
Maya and Karina were my bartenders.
You know what's funny? Even when we were doing YouTube for a while, we were still like, I would still go bartend and stuff. And I remember like after a while, people would recognize me like bartending. They'd be like, I've seen you on YouTube. I think until there was one point where Luis was like, y'all can't keep coming. Y'all like distracting. It
was too much.
But yeah, we used to bartend. And every time I saw someone.
Like you guys were Mara was like, you were picking up tables and people were asking for photos. And I was like, it was one time, and I was like, yeah, I think it's time to just not come to work.
Yeah,
I don't know at what point we stopped going.
That was one of the main reasons.
I think we stopped going like when it was like the peak of YouTube like doing good, but
it was but for a while we were like fully.
But for a
doing
while
YouTube
we were
and going.
fully. I mean, Karina Garcia was Karina Garcia fucking bartending. Like, I'm talking about like her peak, mama.
No, not like that.
Well, not like
I do
full
remember.
peak, but like you definitely like had a name for yourself by then.
I remember there was definitely a time where like we started getting, I guess, recognized more, and like we were still going to bartend and shit. And people like whenever I tell people like, because I feel like I know drinks really well. Obviously, like I'm not like a professional, but I got to know drinks really well. And whenever I tell people now, like, yeah, I used to bartend like dead ass for weddings and everything, they're like, what?
I still have Karina's tip jar at the house. I
Bitch, I need that tip jar. I need her.
It was a jarra. It was a picture.
Oh my god.
With like it said tips on it.
And Luis is super like how you said that you're like you form relationships with people. In the past, Luis was so nice that if a person like would be like, oh, can I just pay you the day of the party? You'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I have a client that owes me like $12,000. It's been like 5 years.
And she never paid him. Like she legit scammed him.
Mm-hmm.
$12,000.
I saw her at the Cardenas, not the Longo.
Yeah, I was like,
and we were in paying. Both of us were paying.
Oh,
and she saw me because like she looked super embarrassed.
Oh my
And
God.
I walked outside of the market and I waited for her to come out.
I was dying.
She walked out with other like group of people, not her family, but like other people. And I was like, ¿No le da vergüenza?
Yeah.
And she looked at me and she just nodded. I was like, ¿No le da vergüenza?
no, people literally like, this is the thing. That was, you literally did full service, full party.
She did that knowing she was going to fuck me over.
She did.
I did a full quinceañera for her.
I can't. No, they fully took advantage because for you to literally make an entire quinceañera for them and them not pay you and then completely ghost you and never pay you 5 years later.
Yeah.
Bitch.
That's really fucked up.
Full blown scam, dude.
Because at that time, like, ya tenía tiempo, I had time doing this, but no business could take a hit like that. Like,
Hell no, bitch.
Like
what?
you paying, because all my vendors had to get paid.
You still had to pay your employees.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurt me for a while.
I'm sure I probably got paid that day, bitch. Lord, I'm sorry.
Everybody got paid.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And it's other people too. Like, hay mucha gente que así es.
You have to
Like,
put deposits down for people.
Before I used to do like, like, I'll do your bouquets. And you would give it to them and they would just ghost you. Like, they owe you they would add on stuff. Like the cake and stuff. And you'll be like, just pay me that day. They would leave and they would just never answer back.
That's why being nice is not always good.
Nice,
sometimes being too nice, so people will take advantage of
nice,
you.
no. But this is why now I charge what I charge because it has a price. Growing up, I knew what I could afford and what I couldn't. You know what you could afford.
Yeah.
If you can't throw a quinceañera and you know you're not going to pay them back, don't throw it.
There's nothing wrong with not being able to afford a luxurious quinceañera.
That's okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
But don't hire somebody in full blown, like, tell them and promise them you're going to pay them because they literally took advantage that you were like nice about it. Like they did not have the money to throw that quinceañera. So why would they just throw a quinceañera and never pay you back?
Like why?
Like that is crazy. That's full blown like scamming, taking advantage of you, period.
Yeah.
Like
And I remember that day she told me like, I can't give you money now because the banda told me that, they need the full amount right now. If not, they won't play.
And you felt bad, yeah.
And I felt bad. So if I would have put my foot down and be like, no, give me the money now, they would have not even had music because they didn't even have a DJ. They just had the banda.
Oh my God. It's a whole thing.
That should have been a red flag.
I mean, yeah.
But now you know that.
You live and you learn.
Now I know. And everything's expensive. Any vendor, whatever you do, everything's expensive.
Everything's so expensive.
Like, and there's a reason why it's expensive. Everything's expensive, literally. Like to provide
inflation
service,
right now,
yeah.
bitch. Sheesh.
So, a lot of people, sorry if we haven't gone back to your emails or, it's getting hectic. We're getting a lot of emails. I'm not kidding. We get over 100 emails a day.
It's hectic as hell.
People requesting for events. And unfortunately, we live in a time where you go on Instagram or on like all these apps that have like beautiful events. Pinterest. That's what I want to say. Pinterest. And, you see all these influencers, like their parties or celebrities see their parties and you want it and it's okay. You want it. But those really, really, really bougie events
are not cheap.
And it's really hard to explain that to a client. Like, hey, like
your budget doesn't cut this.
It doesn't and I'll start breaking it down to them. Like, just like those white jumpers with the ball pits and, a couple rides. It's like $3,000.
And you know what? And the thing about that is
sometimes that's their whole budget.
Yeah, and guess what? Those are just vendors. Like those are your vendors. And you're like, hey, like this is how much my vendors charge for just getting these playgrounds or getting this. Like it's all expensive.
Are super expensive.
Oh my gosh,
flowers are
really so expensive.
So you can't like nowadays. Just so people know, if you want a really nice birthday party for under 100 people, you're looking at spending at least over $10,000. No less. No less. That this is for a nice birthday party.
Yeah, it's a nice birthday.
We're talking about you going all out, you guys, with flowers and like decor, like Yeah.
And even at that, if you ask other event planners, they'll be like, "That's a little bit of money to work with."
Yeah.
Because $2,000 here, $2,000 there, $3,000 here. They go.
Yeah, please don't take that as a statement and just be like, every
that is like that's still like a bougie party.
Yeah.
Because I mean, our parents were not throwing that much money throwing our parties when we were younger, girl.
During the pandemic, Chubbs and Tina, my kids, I threw them like a really simple birthday party. I just got them a cake. I invited just my family. We were in the living room. My kids had a blast. It was their birthday. A little kid is gonna appreciate just a blast. Cake. They don't care. They don't care about all lavish things.
No,
that,
they don't.
They don't
That's
care.
for the parents.
They don't know about flowers. They don't know about none of that.
That's so true.
Your kid will enjoy their birthday party. Something simple.
Period.
I feel like the extravagant parties is the parents. So if mommy and daddy want a bougie party, they better have bougie money. If not, then you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Your kid will still love you.
Your kid's gonna love anything.
Yeah.
Like when we were young, like some of my best memories were just a cake cutting.
That's it.
With family and like a speaker. And pozole.
And that's all you
need.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. I feel like the extravagant parties you're doing is people that obviously that's for the parents.
I think what Luis is trying to say is, you find a picture on Pinterest of Kim Kardashian's wedding and they're like, I want this. Exactly. And he's like, well, that's $1 million wedding, girl. Like, your budget is this, what he's saying is
everybody sends me Karina's wedding.
I was thinking
pictures because that's something that I did. Mm-hmm. And it's like, of course I could do it. It comes with the price tag and it's really expensive. And people don't understand that,
Yeah.
So
sometimes you guys could get inspired and do like little bits of it, but you can't have like that exact picture you want from Pinterest.
And you could
without
I could do anything.
Period.
But I could do anything. I could do something not so expensive and something really expensive. Mm-hmm. Just
taking some details out.
You have to everybody has a different budget and there's no judging. Yeah. If somebody doesn't have a big budget, that's fine. It's just don't expect a $30,000 event with a $5,000 budget. That's all I'm asking. Just don't expect it.
It's so true. Yeah. I mean,
that's
it is what it is.
It's like, it sounds fucked up, but that's literally how it is.
It's just,
facts. That's it. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't like buying myself expensive clothes, and there's people that do, guy like you spend your money, whatever you want. Period. You just, I can't expect, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. But anyways,
that world is so crazy within itself. I feel like I know you.
I feel overwhelmed just this topic alone.
I feel like
that's the biggest fight. Besides anything, the biggest issue with getting quotes out and everything is the budget. Mm-hmm. And I always ask my clients when I meet them in person, give me a budget, and they always tell you I don't know. And I get it because they don't know.
Yeah.
How much a party costs, and it's fine. But realistically, we all know how much we do want to spend, right? So you could have,
just be honest.
You could have $1 million in the bank, but you don't want to spend it in a wedding.
Mm-hmm. Of course not. What I mean? Yeah.
So just tell me, like, how much do you want to spend?
That way you can put together their vision in a more like
being a creative person. You're gonna create a badass fucking package for them. Mm-hmm. And then they might not be able to. Not that they can't afford it. It's just they don't want to spend it on an event. Mm-hmm. So then it's a lot of back and forth.
If you tell Luis, I don't got a budget, he will fucking like.
No, but I'm not that fucked up. Like when they tell me that I don't have a budget,
you still
this is why you create relationships with your clients. All my clients, right? Like they tell me just go off, but I'm not gonna be fucked up to them.
You don't want to go off because like it could get expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I don't want to look. This is how much my clients appreciate me and I appreciate them. Like all my influencer clients, all of them never ask for a price. They just tell me I want this, and that. And I always charge them a week or two or a month after their event. And they pay me the next day or they send me the money. They don't care.
Once you've already formed that relationship, you already know that you're going to get paid and you already know that it's going to get done.
Me.
Period.
They trust me. So then I could, or even, you don't have to be an influencer. A lot of people say that like, oh, like you only do influencer clients. It's not that. It's that unfortunately for some people, but for me, I'm so lucky that all my influencer clients are keeping me so busy. Mm-hmm. Just this month of June, we're doing like 6 influencer events. Plus my other events.
Oh my God. I don't know how you do it.
It's not that you just book influencers, it's just that you just have a lot of influencers to work with right now.
Yes. And it's not that I'm picking and choosing.
You should do like a giveaway for like a family that maybe can't afford like a party.
No.
That would be so iconic.
I've been dreaming of this for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I told you guys this before that I want to gift a quinceañera to a girl that really needs it.
That would be beautiful.
Maybe something like, like they can afford it or,
Yeah. Times are rough.
Or like, you know,
I would love that.
Or, you know, and I know I have all the vendors that are amazing that will join me.
Oh my God.
And I know
they would be.
I just haven't,
happy.
you know, I haven't like really planned it out, but this year I have to do it. My first quinceañera.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to do it. Yeah. It would be beautiful.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it would be another episode just talking shit about the planning world.
No, this whole world you could literally have a whole ass channel and just talk about it for hours and hours. Yeah. This is the whole thing.
But anyways, we have to talk about Gemela.
Okay, so
we have to.
Yeah, we already kind of announced it. Well, this is pre-filmed, but we announced it already on Instagram. Oh my God. So speaking of that, because we have the launch party on Friday, so I don't know how the fuck we gonna do it, but somehow we are, because Luis can fucking do it all.
Lupita got it.
Luis is, they're gonna take care of it.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Elegancia Events.
Okay. Oh man.
Wait, you know what's crazy? A lot of people, dead ass. Lupita is Elegancia Events.
What happened?
That's crazy. Like
a lot of them think that she's.
Yeah,
that's funny. Well, yeah, because you guys are like.
She is now. She's pretty much.
Oh wow.
Well, because you guys are like literally like. Well, she answers emails and everything.
Lupita's our cousin. I'm sure you guys know who she is.
Mm-hmm. She got to come on the podcast.
She does all kinds of shit.
You guys are like, yeah.
She's my assistant. She's Karina's assistant.
And you know what's great? Like, I don't know how she got time. I don't know how she does it. She's a housewife.
And she does lonche too.
A mother. Queen. And assistant, everything. A fucking queen.
Okay, so should we show the collection? Okay, well, first of all, introducing.
Let's kind of clean her up a little bit, Mama.
I tried. My fingers are like, I think
when we grabbed it, like we had like fry fingers or something. So we got a little bit of grease on it.
So if you guys are watching from YouTube, we have our PR package right here. So we have a makeup line. Oh my God, that is so crazy. Do you want to bring me a
new box? Están en la cocina.
Yeah, y'all, let's bring a new box. Cause
this one, when we first
you
got
can show
this
the inside
box,
of that one, and we'll show the outside of the other.
When we first got this box, we literally I played with
French
it.
fry fingers are
French fry. This is Luis for y'all. Like, these are the little details. Like, I know you guys don't care, but like, he's like, no, we gotta bring out. I ruined the box.
I'm sorry. I've had it for like over a month now. So whenever we touch it, like, it's been here though, no?
No, I brought it from home.
Oh, okay, never mind. But a lot of people thought even hearing makeup, I think a lot of people thought it was like a collab.
Yeah.
But this is like our makeup line.
We have a makeup
Gemela Cosmetics is us. And so Gemela is we've been calling it Gemela, like over time we just started calling it Gemela, but it's Gemela.
Gemela.
I'm holding it like a baby, like why?
I mean, it is our baby.
Gemela because Gemela in Spanish means twins.
Yes.
Well, gemelas, Gemela is twin in Spanish.
Yeah.
And we think just in general, like Gemela Cosmetics, like it just sounds
somehow
nice
we just started calling it Gemela, but it's Gemela. But like, I feel like people are going to catch on and just call it Gemela.
Yeah.
We just started calling it like, Gemela, but Gemela Cosmetics, Gemela.
Somebody bring me a white pea. That fucking French fry finger.
It's okay.
It's not even greasy fingers.
I feel like it's just your natural oils.
The natural oils.
You literally can't even see it.
We're going to have to send these packages with gloves, huh?
No, like, right? But oh my God. I want to say Gemela Cosmetics. Whatever. Yeah, Gemela Cosmetics.
So, can we talk about how it was first?
Yeah, first of all, okay, we have Luis in this episode also for this reason, because Luis plays a huge role. He's the creative director.
You guys know Luis, like if you've seen him on Instagram, he also he doesn't just do events, he also is a part of a lot of campaigns, like makeup campaigns. So when we were coming out with Gemela Cosmetics, obviously like Luis is really creative. I don't know anybody more creative than Luis. So
like we trust his.
We go back and forth with concepts, and Luis will bring your vision to life.
He will bring your vision.
So he is literally like our creative director, and I don't even think we would have a fucking vision period without him.
Oh, no, we wouldn't.
Like, because Luis is like literally creative in everything in our life.
Even
literally.
like the
say how
campaign,
we literally, like this whole thing from scratch.
From scratch.
We're also not partnered with anybody,
guys. Not partnered.
You know how there's a lot of people that it depends on people, like, which is amazing. They'll partner with like a big company and they'll have like budgets of millions of dollars and like do these huge, companies. But this is actually like from scratch. Everything was sourced through manufacturers by us and everything. So we fully designed.
Oh my
everything.
God, the hassle we went through with this shit.
It's been years.
Like the fact that we're talking about this shit right now is mind blowing.
We make the perfect team.
Yeah.
Like Myra is.
I was so picky, like with shadows and all. Like, I know. I mean, I've been in the makeup game for years.
We're also wearing Gemela Cosmetics
on the eyes and lips. This is a perfect example because I have like a more neutral eye and you have a colorful eye, which that was the goal for us. But before we get into detail with that, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And then Karina, she has so much experience with lawyers and
she knows all that
business and doing things the right way.
Yes.
Which, sometimes I feel like I'm really ignorant when it comes to that. So Karina played a huge role with that.
Yeah.
And
she does know about makeup too. Like she didn't talk about it as much, but Karina been blowing the fuck up on her face too.
I don't do makeup videos, but I have always been known to wear makeup. I always wear makeup.
Both me and Karina were very, very picky when it came to choosing.
I feel like for me this is like passion project because I love makeup. I don't do makeup videos. I'm a fucking glam girl. Like I love makeup.
You are,
But when it came to like formulas, I feel like Myra's the one that
100%.
knew, like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Because she's the one getting the makeup PR and knows the formulas and shit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I feel like the creative part came for me not all the time.
100%.
No, yeah. Creative, Luis.
And this thing evolved,
mama.
We had samples and we're like, okay, but we're like, hell no, take it back.
How long has it been in the works?
We started during the pandemic. Beginning of the pandemic, we used to hang out at 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because, nobody was sleeping during the pandemic.
Well, yeah. It's been well over like 3 years, no?
And
2 years.
I still remember the night when we were sitting down in the kitchen trying to figure out the name. Like, we're coming up with the makeup line. What's going to be the name?
The names we were naming were hilarious.
Wasn't one like lethal or something?
Lethal, like why?
Lethal
Cosmetics, like why? We were just trying to get creative and we were trying to be that bitch. Like it was too much.
We were doing a lot.
It was giving like trying way too hard.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how Gemela came up.
Like ideas for the campaign.
Oh my God, the ideas! I'm so glad we didn't go that route.
Originally, we wanted to do a twin telepathy theme. Right?
Twin telepathy theme, yeah. Which I think would be really cool for Halloween. Yes. I think we should still fucking do it.
I think we should still do that collection.
Because the vibes were very like dark and like twin telepathy, very,
futuristic.
No. The very first concept we had was Double Trouble.
Oh, yeah.
The Double Trouble collection. That's what we wanted.
I think all these are still very possible.
Yes.
In the future.
Yeah. And then we're like, no, let's do twin telepathy. And then we're like, let's do it creepy. Let's do
because when you think twin telepathy,
so glad we didn't do that one.
I feel like you start thinking like more like I don't know.
Hold on, we gotta talk about this creepy one because the fucking ideas we had for this shit, like
hilarious.
Secondhand embarrassment for sure. Like first-hand embarrassment. Secondhand what? It was like something like I don't know exactly the vibes, but I remember like the concept was us like fucking ragdolls. Swinging on a swing. What the fuck? Why?
Pink and black wig. I don't
with
fucking know.
half
like, what was the idea
hair
behind this?
Yeah, the wig was gonna be half pink and half black. Us swinging on the swings, holding hands
with our braids, bitch.
With braids.
Oh, I know what it was. We were supposed to kind of like take it back to when we were little, with like the braids, the little dress. It was giving very Annabelle energy.
It was.
Like, it was. Why?
Some thick ass Annabelle.
Some two big ass bitches on a swing with a dress and braids. That's scary. I was like, I'm so glad we didn't go that fucking route. She's come a long way though because Gemela Cosmetics just sounds so clean. Even like to the name, the Myra and Karina collection sounds very clean too.
We also like that Gemela Cosmetics. I like how it sounds in Spanish and then in English too. Gemela Cosmetics. Like I feel like they both sound like simple, sweet, like. To the point we wanted something like sleek, simple, and we're twins. And we were like, what's more perfect than that? Like Gemela Cosmetics.
So let's go in and talk about what we are coming out with.
Our first launch is the Myra and Karina collection.
Ta-da! Okay, So that's
we look fucking good here, bitch.
Honestly, period. We do.
Damn, that editor went the fuck off too, girl. We look good.
Okay, so we came out with a palette and a lip trio. The palette, let's open her up. Let's go in, girl.
Shall we open him?
I think this one has been touched already, so we could mess with this one. That one, don't mess with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want to like. I feel like we've already like. We have
opened way too many.
I've opened way too many.
I have like 5 palettes in my fucking beauty room, dude. Like I'm like, how
my
many
palette is beat up. Like I don't know when it comes to promotion if I'm gonna show that one because it's so beat up.
But
it's good because we use it so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't matter if we have like a dramatic look, if we have a simple look. It has looks for literally like everything. Any occasion. You know what's
crazy? Me and Mara have talked about this, and I think we talked about it with you too. Mm-hmm. The timing is so perfect. Mm-hmm. The timing that God gives you is perfect. We've been trying to launch this
for a year. Actively, like for a year trying to launch.
Things have happened. We all know.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But, you know, Karina recently got a warehouse.
Yeah.
Which is funny because the warehouse, like we just got the keys a few days ago. And like funny enough, like today we're moving in.
Yeah.
So after this, we're probably going to have like another Gemela meeting, I'm sure later probably. Because I think we have to talk about Gemela
We never
it's a busy ass week. We going to have to get a lot of shit done.
We never thought that we're going to have a warehouse.
We didn't expect.
Yeah, so the warehouse that they got is huge. So we are putting part Gemela and Squishy.
But we're thinking that hopefully we can use a corner for Gemela.
We are. We're gonna use a part of the warehouse we're gonna use for Squishy Bunny. And like when I was actively looking for the warehouse, I was like, I wanted to have enough room to also run Gemela out of it. So we're gonna run Gemela out of the warehouse. We have
products on the works right now.
Yeah.
That hopefully come out like in a month or so.
Yeah, I'm wearing it too today.
Oh my god!
So aside of the palette and the lip trio, guess down below in the comments what y'all think I have on.
So and that's what we're learning with this because since we're like having to do everything, you
gotta work like months in advance.
You gotta work months ahead for launches. We're launching this now.
To have a holiday collection too.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. We gotta start working on that too soon. Yeah.
But we're learning. I mean, we had a lot of ups and downs.
We've been learning, and
you know what we're learning. But I gotta say, for this to be our very first launch ever, the PR looks amazing. The shadows look amazing. Everything, like we've been wearing our products for over a good year now.
And obviously, since we're the creators, we look at things and we're like, oh, I could have done that.
Of course, like things.
Yeah,
but
and then
I'm
things
sure
change.
You're gonna love it because you guys, we know what it took.
Oh my god,
to get it done. But
sweat and tears, girl.
I use this I literally every day.
Okay, so this is a palette. If you guys are watching from YouTube, it is basically me and Karina posing. Bitch, this is
and
like
picture,
Karina was pregnant in this picture.
I was.
So
pregnant.
it is so nice.
We love it commercial.
Okay, so you open it, and this one actually we've like used it and stuff. So obviously.
Go to Instagram,
but she still has
brand new pictures.
Yeah, she's freaking gorgeous. She's not swatched though. I think we just have like.
I think we just had touched the lip trail.
Okay.
Open it, yeah.
So basically, oh my god, I'm looking at this again and I'm like, whoa.
We wanted to put. Okay, so since it's a collection of ours, like the first launch is like a collection of Myra and I. Which, by the way, future launches are just gonna be launches in general, like. We're not gonna have like our name to attach, like Karina palette or Mara palette. This is just our collection.
This is just the first collection.
You could see in the palette, like if you see the palette, you could see Myra in the palette, and you could see Karina in the palette.
Like the outside of it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This one we definitely used because she's a little.
She's used,
but we haven't swatched her. This is her. She looks incredible. So it's 15 shades.
It's 15 shades.
It's a lot of shades, and we wanted to make sure that this palette, you could do any look. And when I tell you any look, because Mama, I've been a little bit more natural, and these days I will just use a couple shades, and I still, even for a transition, will use this palette.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Every makeup look you've seen for the past year has been with this palette.
I wanted, like, our goal was for the palette to be like the palette, the on-the-go palette. If you're traveling, this is the one you need. Nothing else, period.
If you need a dramatic look, simple look, anything.
Yes. And one thing that we always talked about from the beginning when we designed this product in particular, we talked about how when Mara first started in the makeup industry, or even trying to play with makeup, like her having only one, that she could only afford one palette. And we want any girl that's out there or boy or anything, anything that it's just starting in the makeup and maybe, unfortunately, they could only afford one palette. That this is
you got a lot of options,
and you'll be able to do anything with it.
You got lot of options with it.
A big thing for us was to also be affordable.
Be affordable.
That
we
was
want to be affordable.
Huge to us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And with time, we want to get more affordable.
We want to get even more affordable.
Unfortunately, like it's our first time. We invested in a lot of stuff.
When you buy from manufacturers, it's like this whole thing. Like the more you buy from them, the cheaper you get the product. And
we eventually
want to get big masses of it to be able to make it even cheaper. But I feel like our starting points are still very affordable.
They're very affordable.
But we could probably talk about the prices after.
And the pans, they're big.
Yeah, no, they are.
The pans.
We're going to be doing lots of different looks for you guys with this, and we'll be showing you guys along the way, of course. It's kind of hard to show you guys here on the podcast. But
follow us on Instagram. Follow Gemela Cosmetics on Instagram, you guys, so you guys can see all the details and everything. And
we made sure everything was like animal cruelty free and as perfect as possible.
The colors, like, oh my God. Insane. You guys are going to see.
So like, I feel like me, like I'm typically a more like colorful person and stuff. I know I don't do a lot of crazy looks. I mean, in general, like I'm more like color vibes, like. So we added some color in there, and then Myra's more like glam, like the darks and stuff.
The pink, the hot pink, it's called Hey Girl Hey.
The pink is called Hey Girl Hey.
Should we say the names here?
Yeah,
right. Because I know we're gonna go in a lot more detail, like when it comes to just doing looks and stuff. But
so the very first one is called Bunny, and it's spelled the way that Squishy Bunny is.
Yeah, inspired of Squishy Bunny.
Inspired by Squishy Bunny. So Bunny is like a creamy color, like that base color, like that matte base.
I'm wearing it on my lid and my brow bone today.
I wear it on my lids all the time. Yeah, that's Bunny. Oh my gosh, the names, you guys, are so us. The next one is a shimmer. I use her as a highlight. I use her as an inner. I'm wearing her on my inner corner right now.
She's a great inner corner highlight.
Her name is Imagine.
Yeah. We say Imagine after
we say it way too much. I'm like, you know what, girl? She got to be in there.
I feel like you guys kind of just see it as part of our language, and we'll just randomly talk, and then we'll be like, Imagine.
Oh and my God, she's
sometimes you don't even hear it. You just hear like,
Imagine for
everything.
It's part of our vocabulary. Like why would we not have it in there? The third color is Glam. Glam is a really beautiful color. Yeah, inspired by me. It's like I want to say it's like a bronze. We have two different bronze. We have a more like gold bronze, and then we have a more like dark bronze. After that is Queen. Queen is a beautiful pink shimmer.
I love her. I'm wearing Queen.
It's like a dusty rose.
I'm wearing Queen on my lids.
The palette.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all. It's because I feel like they're not gonna see it from here.
Can you see it on my lids? I'm wearing it on. I mixed a bunch of shit together.
But also, you have like a colorful look. I've used Queen with like a dusty rose, which is thicky, and it's a very soft mauve eye.
It's popping more on me because I'm wearing that other pink. Yeah.
Next up is Garcia. We had to have our last name in there, of course. Garcia is a very shimmery bronze, like dark bronze. I also want to actually emphasize that Glam and Queen are... Can I just swatch this?
Yeah.
Of course, right? Mm-hmm. Glam and Queen, like, holy crap. Like, the swatch, I really hope you guys can see this, is insane. Like, the formula is so creamy. Oh, bitch, I'm going to need a napkin. Hold on. I'm just kidding. Okay, come on, Kim Kardashian with Mario.
Crystal, have you used the palette?
I did.
Oh, my God.
Queen.
Period.
You guys also stay tuned for Instagram. We're going to be doing some giveaways as well. We're going to be giving away some PR and stuff. So make sure you guys catch up on Instagram and follow for updates.
Thanks, Mama. Okay, so you want to hold the palette, girl?
Yeah. Okay, so when we were naming these the shades, I was pregnant. It was like around like when I was like early pregnant when we decided on the name of the shades. This one is a light. It's like I would say it's like a dusty mauve pink, right? Or how would you describe that one?
Thicky is a mauve,
like a mauve pink. Yeah, that one
soft like rose mauve.
Yeah, so that is it. The name is Thicky, and the reason it's Thicky is because this was around the time that I had just found out I was having a girl, and when I was pregnant, everybody called we were calling my baby like baby Thicky, baby Thicky. Yeah. That was that. And it's funny because we never call her that anymore. Yeah. She's like actually skinny.
She's Thileen now.
Thileen, yeah. We call her all kinds of stinky like different names, but we referred to her as Thicky when I was pregnant. So we thought it was perfect. It's like a nice mauve pink color, so we called the name Thicky.
I need to show a look with Queen and Thicky because it's like I said, like a really pretty mauve, like a dusty rose. Then we have Hey Girl Hey. Hey Girl Hey had to be bright because Karina Garcia.
It represents like an era of
that era was
Queen.
Colorful.
And I'm wearing Hey Girl Hey right now, like mostly on my lid right now.
Yeah, she's like a bright pink. We have to throw the color in there.
I'm wearing a little bit of the purple and the pink on my eyes.
You know why we threw color in there? Because it was like also a mix of me and Karina. I'm like, we can't just have neutrals. Like Karina Garcia is like, she screams color.
I'm usually like, my brand is more like colorful vibes, and you're more like neutral. So we were like, we have to put them both in the palette.
Yes, we're like, we have to. And they're very wearable colors too. Like Karina's wearing hot pink on her eyes and it looks nice.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah.
Period. Double Trouble, y'all. We had to put Double Trouble in there. Like we literally were trying to come out with a collection
so
called
cliche as twins, but like Double Trouble.
We're twins, and it's a purple. Purple. Are you wearing purple right now?
I'm wearing a little bit of it. I just feel like I'm wearing.
Oh my god! I actually really like the.
Is that the metallic purple?
No, we don't have metallic purple.
No, yeah, no. Oh no, never mind.
You know what?
Yeah, I think we were gonna do.
We changed the color story.
Too many.
We changed the color story on this thing so many times. I remember having a shimmer purple at one point.
Yeah.
Switched it out for another one.
Yeah.
But Double Trouble is actually a really nice color. I know purple might scare y'all a little bit, but Double Trouble with Thicky
it looks gorgeous.
And Queen mixed together. Girl, I can't wait to do these looks, Mama.
I got all the pinks and purples on my eyes right now, and I actually really like this look, girl.
It's really cute.
Yeah, the right here, like the darkness, I used purple to like give it that like.
Oh my god, Aquarius. Aquarius is like the really shimmery blue. This bitch right here is bright too, like bright the house.
We used for the campaign.
This is the one in the campaign.
It was gorgeous.
She is beautiful. I could imagine her even like with a black smoky eye that's just like on the center, a halo eye.
Like, come on.
Perfect for the summer.
Beautiful. Perfect for the summer. Oh my god. Can we talk about how, sorry, I'm like, look at my fingers. Bitch, hold on, y'all.
How did it taste, Marvin?
No, okay, so also we have color because we were gonna launch for our birthday. It was gonna be a birthday collection. Y'all know how shit happens. Like things just
we'll get more into that too right now.
But it's just worked out perfectly either way because it's summer. There's a lot of color.
Oh, that's true.
Next
but
up
they
is
can do neutrals and they could do all
everything. You could use this for fall, any season. Next up we have Self-Made. Self-Made is like an olive, dark olive.
She's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful for fall.
I love that color.
The summer. I mean, literally, I think this is in general good for any season.
You need an olive in your palette for sure.
We need to do a video swatching all of this 100%. There's gonna be a video with like details. But she's gorgeous. Oh my god. Next up is 1994. She's like your typical transition color. 1994 because we were born the year 1994. Self-Made. Oh, Self-Made. Why are we forgetting? Okay, bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. So let's go back to Aquarius. Aquarius, we are Aquarius queens.
We're Aquarius. That's our sign. So
yeah, Self-Made because
we're self-made.
I mean, literally. Period. Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I know 1994. It sounds cringy, but it's true.
I mean, it's true. 1994 was our year.
I love that transition shade because a lot of times if I just want to pop on a lash and have like a very natural look where it looks like I'm not even wearing eyeshadow, I'll just pop the transition shade, some nice lashes.
Wear her.
She's the everyday look.
Even like the everyday look, I'll pop her as a transition.
100%.
Womb buddy, because we were literally womb buddies, girl. Literally,
we're twins. We were buddies in the womb, so we thought it'd be perfect to call her womb buddy.
I'm wearing 1994 womb buddy, and then I'll show you all the rest right now. But this one's really good for like the crease. I think depending on different skin tones, womb buddy is a really good transition color too.
I feel like those two are really good for like those natural looks.
Teddy, oh my god, Teddy. So this is a nice warm, really warm brown. This is like a very popular color in general for lots of palettes. I think this is like a go-to.
It's a go-to.
And we named it Teddy because our childhood dog, his name was Teddy. And Teddy, if you're watching, I love you and I miss you. Imagine. He was an icon. He literally was thick as shit. He had big brown eyes. He was like,
till this day, we like joke about him still being here, like with us. Like literally, like we'll like talk about him. Like
I remember there was a time, actually, for a long time, he was like our imaginary friend.
We created like a character out of him.
Yeah.
Like he literally was a whole character. That's a whole other video in itself.
Yeah.
Brownie. It's a dark brown. Me and Brian, he used to call me Cupcake and I used to call him Brownie. And brownies are nice and toasty brown.
I love that color.
So we just thought it was cute to have like his nickname. And last but not least, nocturnal, because we're nocturnal queens. We go to sleep
and
so
we
late.
used to make
No,
jokes
this whole
because
brand was made at 3-4 in the morning.
we used to joke about. I remember we were literally coming up with these names. It was like 3 or 4 a.m. and we would always talk about how we were like nocturnal queens, always meeting at freaking 2 in the morning to like have meetings on this shit.
And it's like a matte dark
like
black.
who does that? Like meets at 2 a.m. to have meetings about their brand. So we thought it'd be funny. We were like, just name it
was a
nocturnal.
pandemic.
We were like, name it nocturnal because that's what we are. Nocturnal queens, always meeting.
All this bottom row right here is like neutrals the house. I love it. But that's the palette, y'all.
So many looks, you guys. Like literally, this is all I use. This is all I use.
Oh my God. I literally cannot wait to show you guys. Follow us on Instagram. We're going to be doing a lot of looks with it, y'all. Many
Is
looks.
this a brand new one or?
Yeah, it's
I
a brand new
believe
one.
so.
I had opened the
Lip trio. We had to make sure we had a lip liner, liquid lipstick, and a gloss. What's good?
Okay, the lip trio comes with everything you need for your lips, and I love wearing it as a trio.
We have it on right now.
So we have the lip trio on, and a lot of people have asked me, like, they'll message me, like, what are you wearing on your lips?
And we
I
can
obviously-
never say.
I don't reply because I'm like, we don't want to show you guys what we're wearing,
course.
but we have been wearing this for a while. So we have the lip liner named
Valentina. Valentina is our niece, Luis's daughter, actually.
So she's named after her.
And this is a really pretty. Sorry. This is like a little snug. We wanted to make sure that, because I know like some lip liners, the lid falls off like really quickly. And if once this is in your makeup, in your drawers, like if the lid falls off, I'm like, you're going to be scratching all your makeup.
That shit does happen, huh?
So just a little
seen that.
heads up, she's snug, twisted out, but we wanted to prevent from your lid falling off, especially, bitch, if you got a lip liner in your makeup bag and that shit opens up.
That actually has happened to me
Girl.
before. I hate when that shit happens because lip liners really be popping open.
Yes.
Dead
so
ass.
she's a little snug, just twist it off, mama. But she's like the perfect nude brown.
with the little red.
I like her.
I love her.
There's times where I use her even like if I want to like alternate like lipsticks or whatever. Like that is always my go-to.
Yeah,
lip
if I'm
liner.
alternating lipsticks, it doesn't matter. This is like a very, what's the word? It's a very universal lip liner. Period.
Yeah.
That's where I was going
So
with
this
it.
one is the lipstick. This is named Mia. Named after Mia. It's like a pinky nude. And what's funny is because we were gonna launch around our birthday, it's like a little more on the pink side. However, you also could, you know what I've noticed about this trio? If you're going more for like a pink, you add less of the lip liner, or if you're going more for that like those like nudes, you do more of this. I've had times where I'm wearing the exact same trio and they look like completely different like vibes.
Yes. But obviously you want to do it together. I mean, just depending if you're going for more of like that clean, more just lipstick, obviously just do the lipstick. But we like to just do I'm used to wearing it all together.
I like wearing them together because like
she's like definitely on the pinker side, but with a lip liner, perfect blend, girl.
And then you have to consider that it was designed for it to be together.
100%.
Yeah, I never
that's
wear
something we
lipstick
need
by
to make
itself.
clear because I've definitely purchased extremely nude lipsticks, and mama, if I put that nude lipstick on itself, it would look like I just had some powdered donuts. So you gotta mix it in with the lip liner, mama. So that's what we have on right now. This is how it looks.
Yeah, you have to mix it. They're supposed to be meant together.
Sorry, I'm like trying to swatch.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So I know we're talking a lot, so we're trying to like move.
We're
fast
so
with
excited,
it.
y'all.
We're trying to move quick with it, but yeah, I love wearing it as a trio. This is if you wear it by itself, it's obviously gonna be like more like on the pink side,
And this is a liquid
meant to
lipstick
go together.
Yeah.
So you put those on, and then we have the gloss.
So the gloss is called. Whoa, sorry, y'all. The gloss is called Glitz.
Jasmine Glitz.
And this is actually very like Gen Z. It's funny because very Gen Z. Literally, Jasmine, like she wears it like on its own. You know that very like clean look, just mascara and gloss. Literally, that's what I do. So I'm actually very picky. I don't just like from the tube put it on my lips. I cannot do that. I always just like swatch it literally from my hand and I'll put it on because I can't mix it. Like because I use it a lot on its own too, just to your lips look nice and glossy.
Yeah.
But this is a really pretty, just transparent with some glitter inside of it. It's a really pretty color and you guys are not gonna be able to see. but it is gorgeous.
Yeah, we wanted it to be at first I was like, why don't we just like make it nude?
Right now,
but you made a good point. Like a lot of people just wear lip gloss on its own.
Yeah.
So we want you to be able to wear. We want you to be able to like if you just want to do like a little mascara and a gloss, because that's a fucking look, bitch. I love those days too, when it's a natural look and just lip gloss. It's perfect. Or you could combine it as a trio. I love my gloss with my lipstick, so I use all three together.
We gotta launch this individually one day because I know people are gonna want this individually. I just know it.
I love me some gloss. I am a gloss girl.
But that is how it looks on her lips, y'all. She's definitely a really pretty, like, I want to say she's like I always describe it as like a...
Well, describe it. They could see it, girl. They're looking right at it.
I know, but I always want to describe it as like that nice like party lip. Like, I'm here, mama. Go ready to go to the club. What's good?
Yeah.
A really pretty brunch vibes too, because it's like on the pink side. But that is our collection.
That's our collection,
details,
guys.
Y'all will be on Instagram.
You heard it here first. We're already working on our next launch, which we're really excited about. And I guess we can say we're a team. Literally, we're all a team.
This week, Mama is busy. Like, we are finalizing
and this one right here is throwing the launch party. We're doing the launch party literally this weekend.
Which we have to talk about it right after this.
Right after this, girl, there's a shitload. Girl, we gotta start. This next room back here behind this wall, we have all the product and we have to take it to the warehouse right after this.
Yes. Yep. Busy day, y'all. Busy day ahead of us. But that's the collection.
That's the collection, guys.
Wow.
And we thought it'd be perfect to also have Luis here because, he's a part of it, hopefully he answered enough questions for you guys for Elegancia surgery.
We have to do it part 2.
We have to.
Let us know if you...
At first I was a little embarrassed. Now
I know, like all comfortable now.
Let us know if you guys want to see more Luis. Like, if you guys really want to get into like the nitty gritty of all his, like everything of Luis and everything, let us know, because I feel like y'all can't get enough of him. Maybe because like...
We love a celebrity.
Maybe because you don't like come out too much in the vlogs. Like, you're there, but like I feel like you don't like talk a lot.
Yeah.
I don't.
And you're like mysterious. Like, people want to know a lot about you, but how did you like it? How did you like the podcast?
That was good.
It's a vibe,
I feel comfortable now. Yeah, at first I was like,
isn't it fun because we're just like talking?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like
it doesn't even feel like we're being recorded.
No.
Whew. All right,
Anyways,
y'all. Well, that was Jose Luis Garcia.
That was Luis Elegancia Events. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
But yeah, y'all, we'll have all the information. Obviously, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. Stay tuned, y'all.
Launching June 10th, and literally right after this, we gotta go get to work, girlies.
Yep, launching Friday. Stay tuned, you guys. Make sure y'all mark your calendars, girls, because y'all don't want to miss out.
We would love your guys' support for this first launch.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
We would be so thankful.
Thanks, girlies.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see y'all on episode 13. Thanks, Luis, for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right, y'all. See you later.
Bye.